Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Daily Destiny with Jessie B. I am Jessie Christensen, and happy Monday. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. For those in the Phoenix area, you know that it is becoming really hot. So hope you guys are able to enjoy some of the warmer weathers, and hopefully it's warming up for you guys that maybe live in Washington. But good morning, Chris. So did I ever tell you that growing up, I assumed that the most faithful Christians moved to Africa to serve God? And I don't know why I always had Africa in my mind, but I did. And I was terrified to go to Africa. So I just assumed that I was just not as faithful as other people. And I was so scared the Lord was going to send me to Africa just to prove a point. And I remember even asking my mom at a women's conference, I said, "Mom, God's not going to send me to Africa, right?" And she just so sweetly smiled at me and she goes, "Jessie, God's never going to force you to do anything without changing your heart first." And long story short, God actually ended up changing my heart, and I did go to Africa for 2 weeks. But my point is that I believed God chose only the most faithful to live and to move overseas to serve him. And I assumed I wasn't one of them, and therefore a lot of my life I overlooked many opportunities to serve him. And I remember thinking, okay, I'm not called to live in Africa, so how do I serve God in an impactful way? And here is the truth. When we build and serve God's kingdom by lots of little interactions happening in our life on a daily basis, by what we have and where we are and who we are surrounded by. And so having an impact for God doesn't always have to be this grand gesture all the time, but a simple stirring of the heart to serve the people that he loves and then act on it. Whether you are called to Africa or you are called across the street. And so this could be as simple as a smile to a stranger, letting them know that they are seen. Maybe it's as simple as you just rocking your baby to sleep in the arms that you know will always protect them. Or listening to someone to remind them that they are heard and they are cared for. Or even creating an environment in your home or your classroom where students, they feel safe and they feel welcomed. Or your kids feel safe and they're welcome. Or simply calling your parents once a week just to tell them that you love them. So don't underestimate the impact of a small gesture, because you never know how God is using you in that moment. And so how is God serving his purpose through you? I encourage you to say this quick little prayer before you head out the door this morning. Just simply say, "Lord, I choose your way. Whatever it takes, accomplish your will through me today." Because I believe if we truly understand that serving God is a daily interaction and we pray for him to use us in his way, then things will happen in our life that we never expect. And God will use us and bless us beyond anything that we could ever imagine and beyond anything of our measure. And so I hope that encourages some of you guys this morning about serving God as just daily interactions of how we interact with the people around us, with what we have and where we are and who is in our sphere of influence. So thank you guys for joining me. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Aunt Jessie. Thanks for sharing. You are so welcome. Good morning, Casey. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, a great Monday, a great week, and I will see you guys on Friday this week. All right, bye-bye.